Edge. Now let's move on to kind of like, I guess, the most average part of this phone, which was the performance. Now I want to say this, when this phone probably came out first time, it was probably like a really good performing phone. I just did not pick this thing up day one. I picked up the Galaxy S7, I think day one or week one. This phone, it's still actually pretty decent in performance. You know, the Exynos 7420 octa chipset, an octa-core CPU with 3 gigs of RAM, and I think the performance is pretty average as well. I don't think it's something that people would go and, purposely pick up because of the performance. But at this time, I think from my experience, because performance just, gets, maybe it dropped super low in terms of performance, but it kind of averaged out. So nowadays when I mess with it, it doesn't really feel like a super outdated phone in terms of performance. It definitely doesn't feel like a super smooth phone by any means. But because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking that it is a 6-year-old phone, I think I'm kind of giving it the benefit of the doubt. And all I can remember now is that when I messed with my Galaxy S6 Edge, when I messed with my Galaxy S6 and I custom ROM'd it, I had a really good experience with it. It was overheating like crazy, but I was surprised about what I was able to do with it. And I can only imagine if this phone has the capability, then it kind of fixes a lot of problems that this phone has. But I think if you're trying to do basic things like call people, text people, whatever, you're probably going to be okay. But if you're trying to do anything more than that, and I mean anything like intensive gaming or anything like that, this phone really doesn't hold up too well. And you're probably better off picking up something like a Galaxy S8 or something rather than picking up this specific device. So in terms of that, the performance aspect, that really pretty much covers it up for the most part.